last video, but I got a quick comparison right after a comparison request. So I'm going to compare the Sckoon Cup Small to the Medium Soft MeLuna. I also have the Small Mini Soft, but those aren't available anymore, so I'm not going to bother adding them into the comparison. But if you have any questions about that cup specifically compared to the Sckoon Cup or compared to any other cup, you can ask in the comments or send me a private message or however you'd like to get in contact. I will show the pouches just for the fun of it. The Sckoon Cup has a round-bottomed pouch with loose pull strings. The MeLuna has a really thin microfiber pouch with their name printed on it and two strings that are tied on the end, and they're also, the ends of the strings are kind of burnt together so they won't fall apart. Here are the two cups. I have the MeLuna in cyan and the Sckoon Cup in, like, deep blue or something. I don't remember if that's what the color's called. You can see their shapes are sort of similar, but they're also quite different. The Sckoon Cup has kind of a flare, and it's a little bit more rounded on the bottom, or a little flatter. Their rim comparisons, they're very, very close. I can kind of spin them around. It's a little bit off, so I think that the MeLuna is a little bit bigger around the rim. The suction release holes are also different. The Sckoon Cup has 5 of them, and the MeLuna only has 2, as you can see there. The grip rings are very different. The Sckoon Cup has kind of a flower with little rings around it, and the MeLuna just has regular rings. I don't like the Sckoon Cup grip rings because they kind of just squish down, and they're not very grippy, though they still do work. But MeLuna's grip rings are just, you can't compare them to any other cup. I love MeLuna so much. The Sckoon Cup has a long kind of a stem that tapers to the end, and it has all these little rings on it, and it's really, really stretchy, and the grips on the stem are kind of the same feeling as the ones on the base of the cup, so they kind of just squish down. And I've heard of people having Sckoon Cup stems just kind of break off because they're so stretchy. Though I have also had a MeLuna cup with the ball stem that broke off, so kind of the same issue there. Though I think after I talked to the MeLuna company, they may have changed their ball stem because this stem looks a little bit different than the stem that I had before, and I've ordered both of this cup and the other cup I was just talking about from their site directly, but at different times. Their lengths. Without the stem, the MeLuna is still just a little bit taller, but with the Sckoon stem, its stem is about maybe that long, so that's quite a big difference. And the MeLuna, the rim, it curves down the cup and then the rim kind of juts out, but it's not super prominent compared to other cups. And these cups compared to other cups also do not have the second rim deal going on, so that's a little bit different. The Sckoon Cup is a thicker, squishier, and stickier material, whereas the MeLuna is kind of, you can slide your finger along it easily. The material is really thin, but it's really soft too. I'll do a firmness comparison here. I already know the MeLuna is much softer, but you can kind of see how much softer there. People always said that the Sckoon was such a soft, luxurious cup, but I honestly don't like this cup very much. It's pretty firm. It's just the material that's kind of squishy. And the way that the material is, I have a little bit of a thought that it might not be 100% silicone, but I can't go anywhere with that because I'm not gonna do tests on it or anything. Some people burn their cups. You can find probably a video of someone burning a Sckoon Cup compared to another 100% medical grade silicone cup if you want. But that's all I'm going to do for these cups. So that's the Sckoon Cup and the medium soft MeLuna. I'll see you next video.